A highly skillful dribbler, George Best is regarded as one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. He was named European Footballer of the Year in 1968 and came fifth in the FIFA Player of the Century vote. Listen to these George Best quotes, which are better to know in your life. If you make up your own mind, you can only blame yourself. I was 19 or 20 when the Beatles were at their peak, and I was coming up to the peak of my career too. I was also the first footballer to have long hair, and that's how I got my nickname, the Fifth Beatle. I was the one who took football off the back pages and put it onto page 1. If I had to choose between dribbling past 5 players and scoring from 40 yards at Anfield or shagging Miss World, it'd be a hard choice. Thankfully, I've done both. Pain is temporary glory, lasts forever. Drinking is the only opponent I've been unable to beat. Pelé called me the greatest footballer in the world. That is the ultimate salute to my life. I noticed that when I touched the ball on the field, you could hear this shrill noise in the crowd, with all the birds screaming like at a Beatles concert. My one big regret is that I didn't play on for 10 more years. I definitely don't think that money can buy you love. It can buy you affection, but certainly not love. Even at the height of my fame, 50% of the people who saw me wanted a fight. It's the downside of being a star player. I've stopped drinking, but only when I'm asleep. I once said Gaza's IQ was less than his shirt number, and he asked me, "What's an IQ?" People say I slept with 7 Miss Worlds. I didn't. It was only 4. I didn't turn up for the other 3. In England, when an athlete gets to the top, we do our best to destroy him. When I look back on my life as a whole, it is impossible for me not to feel blessed. In 1969, I gave up women and alcohol. It was the worst 20 minutes of my life. People always say I shouldn't be burning the candle at both ends. Maybe they haven't got a big enough candle. I want to be remembered for my football and the pleasure I gave people. I spent a lot of money on booze, birds, and fast cars. The rest I just squandered.